What is up, people? This is your boy Robert the Man Jr. back with another reaction video, and we're going to be reacting to Jamari today on a girl that's supposed to be from his state and stuff like that, and he just wanted to react to her because she just did something wild. Her name is Aubrey Vanlandingham, something crazy, but she's supposed to be basically a part of the Farmers America Association, something like that, and she just completely just spazzed out and did something nobody was expecting her to do. So who knows what's going to happen? So, and basically she just ruined a little bit of her life, not much, but a little bit of her life. So, know what to talk. Let's get into the video.
So today I have an absolutely crazy story for you guys that involves deception, lies, and even poisoning. Today we are here to talk about a girl named Aubrey Vanlandingham, a 17-year-old high school cheerleader from my city, Austin, Texas, who took things way too far, all in the name of trying to win. Obviously in Texas, things can get pretty rural, pretty country, and they have these programs here called 4-H and the FFA, aka the Future Farmers of America, where these kids and young adults can learn life lessons through raising cattle and doing other agricultural activities.
It just means everything to me because this has been my dream all year long, and it's just been an honor to win it.
And this is a serious business. You can actually gain a lot of notoriety and even scholarships and future jobs due to the work you do in this program. And this girl Aubrey was actually the president at her school of the FFA, and she had raised this goat named Lacey, and she took this goat around parading it at all the animal shows across Texas, winning all kinds of cash prizes in the process, and really propelling her reputation
like
in this agricultural space. Basically, you gotta raise these animals, know everything about them, what they like to eat, what they're supposed to look like, and how they're supposed to act. And whoever can develop their animal into the most perfect specimen wins.
What makes a good animal?
Just kind of stout, big back, good leg hair.
What makes a good shower?
I say for showmanship, good eye contact, good posture.
Do you get nervous in the ring?
Yeah.
And we're not talking about chump change here. Some of these competitions end with $30,000 cash prizes being handed out. Well, this chick Aubrey was worried about another girl's goat being better than her precious Lacey, and so she went and poisoned poor little Willie, killing the goat in the process. And even worse, she had to poison him across multiple days, meaning she had time to think about the fucked up things she had just done, and she still decided to go back and replicate her actions time and time again, essentially finishing off the job.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy? Or
Still to be happy about it.
you're up 2-0.
Job's not finished.
I mean, talk about a psychopath. Like, she's got the same eyes as that little girl from the movie The Orphan. And when they were doing the investigation and they questioned her about this, all she had to say was, "I don't like cheaters," in response to the allegation, showing absolutely no remorse for her actions, and really kind of validating them because she felt like this other student wasn't playing fair. Which I don't even really understand. Like, was someone injecting Willie with some high-performance steroids or some shit like that? Either way, I think it's safe to say that we all knew a little privileged girl back in the day who was full of shit. I remember I knew this girl who cared deeply about her class ranking and her GPA, whose mother would let her stay home from school on the day of the big test if she was not prepared, so she could essentially stay home, study, and take the test on a later day. I always thought that was some absolute bullshit, and I think as a parent it's a great way to set your kid up for failure in the future. Because you're teaching someone to not only avoid the accountability of not being prepared, but you're also teaching them to cheat and lie to get ahead in life. Like, it's not like when you're actually out there working in the real world, you can claim sick the day of the big presentation, because your boss is going to send your bitch ass to the unemployment line.
You're fired! Get out of here! You're fired!
Well, for Aubrey, she's now facing 2 years in prison for what they call animal cruelty, which in my book is a funny way of saying murderer, but let's be honest, this little white girl will get around 2 days in the slammer and maybe a trip to Disney World. They'll say she's an outstanding member of her community who had a mental lapse due to pressure of being perfect or some goat shit like that, and I don't know, I want justice for Willie, goddammit. Like, Harambe, if you can hear me up there, please pull some strings or some shit. Understand that Aubrey took pesticide from the school's barn and injected the goat Willie with it multiple times over the course of 3 days. This left him crying out before dying in the arms of his 15-year-old owner. Like, how the hell can you be raised around animals your whole life, learning about them, taking care of them, likely mourning them when they pass, and you still can somehow bring yourself to do this evil shit? Thankfully, she's been banned from her high school at this point, so no future animals are in harm.
Good.
And I don't want to see her around animals ever again. And as a matter of fact, she should have to give back every cash prize and scholarship she has earned participating in this Farmers of America shit. And they should give it all directly to the other girl. It's just crazy. It's yet another story of someone who had it all. Her family likely has a lot of money. She had a promising career, or at least the ability to rake in all kinds of scholarships, but she got greedy and envious that she might lose her spotlight, and did some absolutely wacko shit because of it. And now the mother of this student who raised Willie is really pushing for jail time, saying the whole situation was very traumatic for her kid. And you know what actually makes me the most mad about this entire situation is that someone used its virality to pump and dump a shitcoin. Yes, I am absolutely serious. Like, if this whole thing just hasn't been the perfect display of our modern society and how fucked up people are, I don't know what is. Either way, we're gonna have to see what happens with her sentencing. In 2025, I do want to go back to making videos like this, just on these like kind of obscure news stories, as well as really pushing the limits of what I can do with my longer form content. It does feel good to be back. I do want to thank you guys for watching this video, and there will be
All right, that is it for the Jamari video. And you know, here's my take on it. Look, girl, Aubrey Vanlandingham, you deserve those 2 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? You definitely deserve those 2 years in prison. I feel like that, you know, she should get all that money back to the people that actually worked hard to, you know, train those animals for competition. You know, Aubrey Vanlandingham, you got a lot of growing up to do. Lucky you didn't murder anybody, so at least you're gonna have prison for 2 years. But like Jamar said, she's probably gonna get a trip to Disneyland, and then she's gonna have all these people. Oh, she's a good person. She's good. She's really good. So you know, it is what it is. You know, but the poor little goat Willie, you know, he didn't do nothing wrong. All he was doing is just trying hard for his owner, trying to win medals and all the crazy stuff for the other little girls. So, but you know, these people are just crazy out here. So with that being said, you know, Aubrey Van Landingham, you get what you get. That's what happened when you be greedy, and now you got to serve 2 years of prison time. So, with that being said, shout out to Jamari for dropping the video, and it's good that he's coming back and dropping more videos for us to review because he talks about current daily topics. I'm gonna try to do the same. So, with that being said, guys, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, end of the day, I'm gonna keep the video short. So. Let me know what you guys think about it. What do you guys think about this Aubrey Van Landingham girl? Was she in the wrong for doing this? Which I think she was 100% wrong for killing the other little girl goat to get the top spot and get all the fame and all the clout, whatever the case may be. So, with that being said, this is your boy Robert the Man Jr., and I'll see you guys in the next one.